And here is the new single, Birthday, which is... here we go. Which is out, first thing 2009. And if you're listening to this, it might already be out. And it might be a flop or it might be a hit. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be a hit.
I think so, especially when they see that rabbit head.
That's, well, is this coming out for Easter? I've seen hot cross buns in the supermarket. Now this is quite interesting. You've got something weird happening in the background there. What's that?
Well, our film director, Liam Firmiger, he's a feature filmmaker in fact, and we actually appeared in his upcoming film Ricky, Joe and I. Joe, of course, is the new guitar player for Geisha 2009.
And he's been with you since 2008, hasn't he?
Yeah, well really late 2007.
Yeah.
And we've been working on all sorts of projects together with the Geisha thing, getting this in place, which was produced by, the actual single was produced by Tom Werman, very well known.
Yeah, he's Motley Crue.
Yeah, Motley Crue and Striper and Cheap Trick. Some of my favourite albums were produced by Tom Werman, Dream Police and Heaven Tonight, two of my favourite Cheap Trick albums.
Yeah.
So Liam, there's a bit of rudeness in the back there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
But Liam thought that we'd do a bit of a trippy clip with a few suggestions of celebrations and births and birthday, like as you can see the imagery is sort of suggesting beginnings.
Yep.
And it does look quite trippy. We got into his studio and he basically set up some screens and some blue screens and some other screens that he projected some interesting stuff on us. Like, look at that trippy stuff there.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Takes you back.
Oh, yes. I won't say where it's from because I don't know if it's... the phone! You know, the interesting thing about this clip all these years later is if you've got an imagination, you really don't need a big budget, especially today with today's technology.
Oh, it's incredible. It's so changed since years ago.
Oh. Well, yep, absolutely. But you've still got to have good ideas, I think, to begin with. I mean, you know, the technology's enabled everyone to be able to make a clip or make a song, but you still have to have great ideas and you know,
a good song.
And a good song. That's right. You have to be able to write a great song to begin with. But going back to our very first film clip in 1985 or 84, we actually filmed it, which was Fool's Way. That clip cost $25,000.
Wow.
And that was a cheap. Well, that wasn't a really expensive one. That was average. But you know, this I wouldn't like to think.
You can buy the equipment now.
Well, that's exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this Liam's a great director. He's got a lot of imagination, and he's ingenious. Like, he has a lot of ingenuity about to get effects without having to have thousands and thousands of dollars. He's got a good, you know, high definition camera, and good ideas. And there you go.
Nice hat too.
You like that hat?
Yeah.
And that was even cheap.
Now, they're not spoon floating there, are they?
They might be. At his birth.
His birth and birthday.
It's all about beginnings.
Yes.
And there's lots of things in this clip. The good thing about this clip is keep watching it and you'll keep picking up interesting little bits and pieces every time that you don't see initially. But we wish Geisha all the best with this one.
Yeah, I think it'll be a hit.
Hopefully they'll do well.
And can't wait for the album.
Oh, the album's going to be not far behind it. We're still in production with that. The Frog's playing guitar.
Is he?
He is.
He's a new guitarist.
Yes, the new guitarist, the Frog.
Right. His name's not Kermit, I hope.
No, so do I.
That's good.
No, it's Joe.
Joe. Very good. Well, thanks very much.
No worries. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Say goodbye, Lawrie.
Goodbye, Lawrie.
Goodbye, Lawrie.